Ouch, 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 ouch. Hi. Oh, you want a cookie? Here. Here you go. Here's your cookie. You want a minnow? I bet you want one of these instead. Oh, yeah, spit that right out. Spit that right out, huh, kiddo? Go for one of these instead? Here. You want one of those? Freeze-dried minnows? Oh. I'm live, bitch. I'm live. You call me too early. Or not early enough. I live. There you go. Come in here. You'll like it then. Good morning. How are you? Apparently I'm awesome. And I need to keep that shit up. Good morning. Okay. And my stove burner is fixed. I got it to work right. Apparently it was operator error. I didn't know how to operate it. Anyway. So, on this episode of Let's Not Be an Asshole, so I got flyers hung yesterday from where we live all the way to Bridger, Montana. There's 3 flyers in every town along that route. So, I promoted my friend's block party yesterday. I won't even get to attend the fucking party. But I promoted it. Because that's what a good friend does, right? She fills up her car with gas and she grabs a pile of fucking handful of the posters from the pile. Does a mental math count of how many towns are between here and there and how many posters we can hang. Probably a good thing that I do the flyers for the missing people and I've had to go through and update them pretty recently because now Kyle has been found. Devontae and Danielle are still missing. Anyway. Good morning, sunshine lover. Good morning. Okay. Okay, Sister Rue. There's still cool air out here this morning, so we'll move out here. You got your bark? Uh-oh. Somebody's talking. Good morning. Good morning, B. Frank. Good morning, what is true? Little golden girl. Little golden girl. No, well, I don't know. I wasn't up as early this morning. It's almost 9 o'clock. I mean, I was up at 7 o'clock yesterday. So hopefully Rosie went home. Have you seen that black dog around again? So yesterday we had a black dog named Rosie. Uh, about her size. And it's all black and it has a tactical collar on it that says Rosie. Oh my God, I couldn't get her to leave yesterday. Like, she just wanted to hang around. And I won't call ACO because I'm not doing that to another pet parent. She just, no, she had one of those tactical collars on and her name was like embroidered on her collar. And then text you? Oh, okay. Even better. Nope. I don't post on Facebook. No. It's the best way for people that I don't like to find me. Okay. I think somebody down the way posted her. I saw her on Facebook, but I won't do it because I'm not gonna have some pet parent have to pay all that money. Yeah, she got picked up by that dude that drives by when my ex lived here. Code enforcement. Yes, and it took him. He had to pay like $208 to get her out. Yeah. Showing that she's registered and current, and she's got all of her shots. Yeah. Even that, it was $208. $208. Yeah, that's why I would not. I just won't do that to another pet owner. And you know where you pick her up? Probably right over there. Right here, by the dumpsters. Yeah. He was like, she was roaming at large without a leash. I'm like, bitch, we live 50 feet away. I am so sorry. That's so awful. And her dog is a pit bull, so I'm sure that she's had hell with that dog. And Maya is just the sweetest, kindest. I mean, she looks like she's shiny. She always is. She's under the best care. And she's really just a good girl. So, we keep saying we were going to get our dogs together, but I don't think that's going to happen. And I don't trust that one because she's quite the little bitch. She's really rough. Except for when Birdie's around. And then this little dog yipes. So no visitors today, thank God. Oh, thank God. I couldn't have done it 2 days in a row. It's going to be a warm one. I'm glad I did highway running yesterday. It's going to be warm here today. Like 85. I'm glad I did my run-in yesterday. I woke up though and my back isn't bothering me as bad as it was yesterday. That's actually a nice thing. What are you staring at, sis? Come here. Come here. Come here. No? Come here, give me love. No, I don't want to. I'm going to stare. I'm watching the world go by, Mom. Come on, leave me alone. She got her 2 pieces of bark. What are you doing? What are you smelling? Ooh, what is it? Is it something good? Ooh, what do you got? Is that fun? Oh, did you find some fun? Did you find some fun? Oh, yeah, yeah. Chew it up. He's so silly. Okay. Well, now that she's settled. All right, kid. No running away. We'll give you some outside time. I'll leave this inside door open. Just holler, okay? And I can still see you. I can still see you. Okay. No visitors today. Thank goodness. God, could you imagine having to pay $208 to get your dog out of impound? I didn't even pay $208 for my dog. So, anybody got anything to say? Anybody? It is, be frank. Oh my goodness. It was. It was. It is. Totally on the hot days. And even on the days that are not as hot, just having the fan in the window helps move the air around enough so that it. So I'll put the fan I'll turn the fan on for the air conditioner, and then I'll set the other fan so it blows into my bedroom. And then I'll turn the bathroom fan on also and crack my bedroom window. And it just creates a little wind tunnel effect through here. And I was a little bit worried because it's going to be in the sun for part of the afternoon, but it doesn't seem to be they said yesterday when they walked in, it was pretty cool in here. So, morning, One Way Street. So, yeah, I would dare to say that, I mean, unless we get, I guess we'll see in August when we hit, 90 degrees in the day and 70 degrees at night. I guess we'll see then. But I'm pretty pleased with it. And I don't pay utilities, so I don't know how much more it's going to add on to utilities, but I threw an extra 10 in my rent because I was like, it's air conditioner seasoning. I'm going to throw extra 10 on my rent. She's like, well, I'm sure the landlord would appreciate that. Those kind of things, when tenants do those kind of things, it generally catches the landlord off guard, and then they're like, oh, this must be a really good tenant. Maybe this is somebody who understands and appreciates. So doing that once in a while. Probably do that all summer long. Even in August, I'll probably throw an extra 20 onto the rent just because by August, my fat ass will not like the heat at all. So I got asked to come back and score keep for Thermop, and I'm like, oh, geez. Yeah, no, thank you. I don't want to make that drive Tuesdays and Thursdays. And with house sitting and being up at the farm, I'm definitely not making that drive from Lovell to Thermop just to score keep and then drive all the way back. I'm not doing that. So anyway, no scorekeeping at the ballpark this year. Fuck, I hate driving at night. That's like, Brian's like, well, I mean, you could drive over. It's not that far. Maybe we could figure out something to give you gas money or something. And I started laughing, and I'm like, Brian, I'm not worried about, I'm worried about driving home. I don't see real good in the dark. I hate driving at night. I hate it. So I'll pass, but thank you for thinking of me. It sucks because that means that he can't play. That means that he has to score keep. So it sucks. Oh well. They'll figure it out. I know they had a softball team before me. They will continue to have one after me. I am not the end-all be-all for softball. That's a them problem, right? I don't want to climb them fucking stairs again going up into that crow's nest. Jesus Christ. I'm really amazed in all the times that I climbed them and climbed down them that I didn't just fly. I didn't just come falling down them. I'm really amazed. Because the minute I would walk out there to take my first step down, my hands would get so fucking sweaty. Oh, they'd get sweaty. Then I was afraid I wouldn't be able to grasp onto the the railing. Anyway, good morning. Good job, Canvas. Good job, Canvas and Crime. You remembered your meds. We can all stop taking them for 3 days and see what happens. Nobody was up for that option, though. It's going to be a good day. Oh, goodness. I got nothing to do. It's a me day. Oh, I just realized that. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't actually have to do anything today because I knocked out 2 of my tasks yesterday. The only thing we have to do is figure out supper. Oh, you know what that means? Means a trip to the grocery market. Actually, I think we're going to go do the Family Dollar and buy rice and green beans because I think I'm going to make hamburger patties over rice. So we'll probably go to the Family Dollar as our field trip today. And if you haven't gotten gas, fill your gas tank. I got it for $3.99 yesterday. Somebody was saying something about the prices jumping again. Okay. What's next? Oh. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Canvas. That was very kind of you. Okay, I know what's next. Well, good morning, Spitfire. Canvas, you should have messaged me. And look at him, he's so tired. Oh, there's another country heard from. Okay, I'm coming. I'm never. Oh, yeah, I think I went to bed by 10 o'clock last night. Hi. Hi. Are you ready to come in? You just want to not be alone. Good morning, Heather Dawn. How have you been? I see your notes you leave me. I see your love notes you leave me. You made an intro canvas? Good for you. I'm so proud of you. Now, did you do what we talked about for generating all of the information that you fill in when you start a live stream? Did you do what we talked about? Hi, sister. I'm good, Heather. Last night I wasn't exactly good. I let kind of everything overwhelm me. That's okay. Listen, you can always go back and update it, but hey, that's all out there. Yeah, you can go back in and retitle it anytime. You can add that stuff in at any time. See, it's not as hard as everybody makes it seem like, is it? They make it seem like it's this great big secret to be able to go live. Oh, listen, I get so overwhelmed sometimes and like I get caught up in my own head and then I start talking and then eventually my own shit seeps out. And that's kind of what happened yesterday. It wasn't exactly my plan and wasn't exactly my. But all of that yesterday got so jumbled in my head, thinking about everything and all the problems that could happen, that I had myself just so worked up about all of it that I just couldn't even hardly think straight about any of it. And all I can think of is 3 doses post-surgery, and I'm going to be in active addiction again while trying to heal. And it's a lot. It's just a lot. Good morning, Ange Carter. How are you? I broke my own rule. I let her bring a stick in the house. I never understood how the farmer would just not even care, but now I get it. Birdie used to bring in all kinds. Hey, good morning, DJ. How are you, honey? I never understood how the farmer let Birdie bring in sticks all the time. But when you love them and you just don't care, you just don't care. Hey, DJ. And I break my rule all the time. I let her bring in sticks. I let her bring in bark. It's fine. Oh, I know how strong I am. And listen, every addict has another relapse in them. They do not have another guaranteed recovery. DJ, I don't have any mods in here right now, and I can't drop a link, honey, because I don't have that access when you're in vertical mode. You don't have the ability to type in the chat. It's not like when you go live through StreamYard. I don't have that ability, and I don't have any mods in here right now, honey. But other than that, if I did, I would not have a problem. So it'll be what it'll be, right? It might be really good. I might come out and it might just be the best ever where I have zero pain whatsoever. I don't believe that though. Yes, DJ, I can put it on my community wall afterwards. It's in August, Heather. I have to start antibiotic infusion treatments because it has to be 4 weeks before, so. But reality may hit. Oh, Remy. You're welcome, DJ. Do. Boy, DJ, you've been through a lot, haven't you? You've been through a lot this last 6 months, DJ. Between your cousin and the nephews. I'm so sorry, DJ. Oh, well, thank you, Remy. I have a free day today. All of a sudden, I was like, wait, I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have any appointments. I don't have to leave the house unless I want to. So, Pinky, what are we going to do today? Take over the world, brain. Are you having fun with that stick? Is that the best stick ever? Yep. I never understood how the farmer always had sticks in his house. Get a girl dog. I don't know, DJ. I don't use StreamYard, honey. I quit using StreamYard when they raised their prices. So I don't know anything about the new StreamYard. But here's the cool thing, DJ. StreamYard has a YouTube page. So if you go to StreamYard on YouTube, just type in the search browser StreamYard, and it has a user page on YouTube, and get in there and look at that. It'll walk you through everything. They teach you about their product, tell you how to do things with their product. That would be what I would recommend, DJ. So that way you learn the product and you'll know. But DJ, I'm going to warn you, honey. You run in a sector that's awful and gross. If you start doing live streams, you're going to end up with some of these people in your chat. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm not willing to pay for StreamYard. Not when YouTube gives the little vertical go live feature. And there's supposed to be a way you can screen share and screencast and all of that on here. I haven't figured it out yet. I can do the green screen. I don't know what these little things are for. Oh, look. What did I just do? What the fuck did I just do? Oh no, I'm so sorry. Hold on. How do I make it go away? Oh, there. Oh, phew. Isn't Restream free also? Yeah, don't hit that. Like, fuck, I turned my whole house into a damn kaleidoscope. God forbid you start punching buttons. I could never get Restream to work for me. I tried. I couldn't get it to work for me. I couldn't figure out how. I couldn't figure it out. It's kind of like it's set up like StreamYard, and it's like it's like just opposite of what StreamYard is. And I could never figure out Restream. I tried. And OBS always, like, I couldn't grasp that one either. You paid for a whole year of StreamYard and you're not even using it, Canvas? Oh my god. That's expensive, Canvas. Damn. That's really pricey, girl. You need to email them, Canvas, and let them know that you are struggling to use their product and see if they can even refund half of it. You would be surprised. Anytime I ever had like a StreamYard blip or anything, I always recorded the timestamp, and then afterwards I would go into the messages and I would open a conversation with StreamYard and then tell them what happened, how it went wrong, and they would give me a free month. They would give me a credit for a free month of StreamYard. That's why I couldn't figure out why all these creators that were blaming issues on StreamYard, why they weren't emailing. Because this issue wasn't StreamYard, it was them. So StreamYard has they have a whole bunch of other features. It is a lot of money. Oh my god, Canvas. I would be so angry that their product doesn't work with your system. I would absolutely email them and see if you can even get somewhat of a refund. StreamYard's really good. There was one time that I had canceled it off, but the charge still went through. They immediately refunded it. I just got into where you have the little conversation with them, and almost instantly my money was refunded. And see, and I haven't touched StreamYard since they've done the update where there's all the sounds and all of that. I haven't touched StreamYard in probably 2 years. And you can even do go live together on these in the vertical format if you plan it out ahead of time. You can go live with somebody else. You just have to schedule it ahead of time and then send them the link. And sometimes I've found it's what browser do you use, Canvas? Are you like a Mac user or are you Windows? And if you're Windows, what browser do you use? Because StreamYard works well with the Google browser. I found that Restream works better with Firefox. I don't know why. Google Chrome. And you have to make sure that everything is updated with StreamYard. Otherwise, you can have, if your computer has an update and you haven't done it, you can have all kinds of glitches. That's where the clicks and the pops come in, where it gets all cackly. A lot of that has to do with if you're updated or not and running on the most current version. And it can be an update in Windows. It can be an update in your browser. No worries. We'll see you later. Have a good day. Anyway, well, there was a fun little. June 2nd. DJ, that's really relative out here, honey. And it's not going to sound very nice of me to say it, but I don't know if I believe how many that say they're nice after seeing what we've seen. So I know our little group over here is pretty. I'm very confident in saying that there's nice people over here. However, I will also tell you there are some nice people that are very capable of being very mean when they need to be. And when pushed, they can become very mean. So, good morning, JC. We stay nice until we don't have to anymore. And then the mean girl comes out of the closet, and then we're going to stand on business. DJ, I just really want you to guard your heart and protect yourself, because people say mean things out here. And sometimes it's nothing more than because they got up out of bed and they didn't have any creamer for their coffee. Yes, I'm saying that out of kindness, love, and respect for you. You need to be very careful out here, buddy. I don't want to see you get hurt because somebody else just woke up and chose to be an asshole that day. That's really what I'm trying to get across to you. And maybe lives aren't the way to go right now, DJ. Oh, don't worry about losing subs, DJ. Listen, honey, it's an ebb and flow. It's an ebb and flow. You'll go up. You see that you have 200, so you notice if you've lost 3. You notice, right? It's not a big deal, DJ. The thing is to start working on what you're going to put out for content. As long as you have a few subscribers. So now it's working on putting out shorts that are going to lead them to your live streams, shorts that are going to connect to a video, things like that, DJ. You just work on the content that you want to do, and people will show up. The algorithm will do what the algorithm does and seed you out for the best people. DJ, they're going to tell you a lot of things. Oh, it's just YouTube doing that. It could be that people subbed up and then took their subscriber away. It's no big deal. Honey, it is no big deal. My subscriber count goes up and down every day. Every day. No, sis, back up. Wait. Okay, come on. You're getting better at that. You're getting better at that. Wait. Wait. You need to wait to be asked out. We don't just go door dashing. Okay, come on. Yeah, DJ, you need to not worry. You need to concentrate on what kind of content you're going to put out and not worry about pleasing the people or winning them over because you know what, honey? I promise you, the algorithm will do what the algorithm does. And so if you look at the algorithm, if you look at the process as the more content you put out, it will seed. That's okay. So the content you put out are the seeds for your garden. Does that make sense? YouTube is your garden. So you're planting seeds. The content is the seeds. Yep. Just keep doing it, DJ. Take your long forms, turn them, clip parts of your long forms, turn them into shorts, connect them all, and just keep doing it. Keep putting in your hashtags, your titles. Make sure you're building a thumbnail, and each thumbnail is individual, just like the live stream. You don't want a repetitive thumbnail. So you just keep doing that, honey, and the right people will show up. Because let me tell you, there's a lot of the wrong people that are out here right now, and you don't want that around you. Because they're not here for the actual true crime content. They're here for the drama, and the bullshit related around it. Because what do we know? Drama sells. Okay, see you later, DJ. Bye. Have a good day. And those are the same words. Those are the same words I would tell anybody that was thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Because it's really not about what people in this sector do it for. Like, this can be a legitimate, viable business where you can get brand deals and partner sponsorships where you would not believe some of the money brand deals pay for. But there are so many people out here that just think that it's click the go live and start trashing on people, and no, that's not what it's about. Anyway, whatever. And this ends our segment of YouTube teaching today. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your pencils down and your notebooks away. We still haven't seen Fred. Way to go, motherfuckers. Way to go. You put Fred in hiding. He's in PC. We miss you, Fred. Oh, they wanted to figure out who he was, Selma. Well, that's what I thought too, Ange. If somebody wants to be a fucking toaster, I thought we let him be a toaster. Oh, because Fred picked the blue dress. Hey, little girl with the nose. Come on. Come on. You ready? I bet your stick's in there. You want to go get it? Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said too. Why do you care who Fred is? Good morning, Chroma Reels. This one's over here rolling around on the floor. She's so silly. She's got a really good nose. And oddly enough, she has a prey drive. Like, it's fucking ridiculous when it comes to birds. She's fucking ruthless. Oh, we need a snack. She's fucking ruthless. Don't let a mourning dove land. She is all over that shit. Oh, a kitten killer. Oh. Eh. I mean, every dog has to have a hobby, right? Some choose that. Birdie is too. Birdie's a killer too, so. I love watching her play with her duck. She's going to be so sad when we go to the farm and she can't have the duck. All the dog food has to be picked up and held off. We only have food at specific times a day now. No more free feeding. Oh, yeah, now we're going to be picky and we're only going to eat the certain ones out. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, that must have been a good one because she tried to flip it around. She's funny. Certain pieces she likes to flip in the air. It's the weirdest thing. She's done it. She's done it since I got her. Show that duck who's boss. Stomps on the duck's foot. So, it's going to be a warm day today. We got warm weather. Oh man, the rivers yesterday. Holy shit. When I come across that Yellowstone River Bridge right outside of right outside of Bridger, you can't have those. I'm sorry. Those are my socks. You can't have those. So no. Use your toys. Fried gnocchi with bacon and spinach. That sounds good. It kind of sounds like pierogies, little mini versions of pierogies. We didn't. I didn't rain last night. Oh, it sounds amazing. Well, all gnocchis are potato dumplings, so all they are is mini pierogies. Okay, so what the fuck? There we go. All right. Yes, we have actual rivers. And I'll tell you, when I come across that Yellowstone River Bridge, you could feel how full that fucking river was. It's already up and out of its banks because of they're all mountain, they're all fed from the mountains, right? All our rivers here are fed from our mountain snowpack, and everything's melting. We're in melt. So the rivers every day get higher and higher and higher and higher. And that one in particular, now that's in Montana. That one in particular and it's going to swell even more over these next couple of days. So it's quite probable it'll be right to the bottom of the bridge. I've seen water come over that bridge before. But ours out here, ours are getting high, up by Lovell. Because our rivers here flow from south to north. Our main river flows from south to north. It flows backwards from what all other rivers flow. It's like one of two rivers in the world that does that. And that same river that flows backwards starts up in a mountain range that it's cut a pass that it goes over called Two Oceans Pass. It comes right down the pass, and there's a split. And one side flows to the Pacific and one side flows to the Atlantic. So, yes, people even back east and down south get benefit from our water here. From a river that flows backwards. Anyway. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on the river. Right. Last week it looked like chocolate milk because it was just fucking muddy as hell. And that's how you know that the melt is starting to happen, because that's water. Those are old arroyos that now they're filled and active and running the water. And so it was gross last week. The water looked like chocolate milk all the way down. Or all the way up. But they also will let water out of Boysen to make up for what went out of Flaming Gorge. Oh, God. Listen, that is my new favorite. The only thing I do is flip myself into incognito so I won't. There's not a chance that I'm going to type in his chat or hit, that'd be the moment that I drop my phone and gobbledygook goes into the fucking chat, and, it doesn't even look like a full thought. But yeah, no, I don't type in there. I flip myself into incognito. And listen, that's better than the Banger Sisters. Telling ya. JLR and Ted's Excellent Adventures. Bogus, dude! Totally righteous! Epic adventure, man. Stop harshing my mellow. That's okay, because apparently Timon decided that or is she Pumbaa? Either way, whichever one you want to call her. I got a membership to her warthog community today. I was like, oh, yeah, that's a no. I ain't even subscribed. What are you doing? What are you doing? Probably locked Ted in a fucking hotel closet somewhere. You want to be locked in a hotel closet somewhere with Ted? You want me to lock you in a closet? With Ted? Is that what you want? No? What do you want? Arr. Arr. You're so funny. Get it. Get it. Get your Dynaroar. Dynaroar. Baby Dynaroar. Total visions of The Hangover. I mean, I can see some bad choices being made. Crazy girl. Do you need to go zoomies? You need to go zoom? Zoom. Ted lost his wallet yesterday. Listen, that dude's a hot fucking mess. I didn't know that men could be hot messes, but that man's a hot fucking mess. How does one lose their wallet? Like, you're a man. It's not like you got a purse full of shit that you got to carry around and 5 fucking kids to follow you. How do you got one piece of equipment that you got to bring with you. How does one lose their wallet? On the floor in his hotel room. Wild. I don't know. The last time I peeked in, Jellar was driving on Flatland and Ted was like gripped onto the ocean handle like it was like his life depended upon it. And he was all like hunched up and kind of really uncomfortable looking. And I was like, dude. Jellar's like, you okay, Ted? Ted's like, I just can't. I'm not good at this. He's like, you got problems driving on Flatland? So. Oh, are you practicing your escapes? Uh-oh. Sister versus Mourning Dove. And we're locked in now. Mourning Dove is over there on the ground. The locked in dog is right there. fire whistle. And she's off. Jesus Christ. Yep, she's locked in and she's like, oh, she's way the fuck back there now. Oh, Christ. Hey, come on. Come back now. Come back. You've got to come back. Come on, sis. Come home. Come on, girly. Come home. Listen, going and sitting down over there is not going to result in what you think it's going to result in. You're going to be forced to make good choices. Come on. Come on. Yeah, there's no more birds over there. You chased them off. So I'm intrigued to see what she's going to do the first time she sees a rabbit. Come on. Because the rabbits that they grow out here are bigger than she is. Come on. But there might be another bird. Come on, let's go get a cookie. You did good. Come on. Oh my God. Get a Shih Tzu, they said. They're so much fun. They're so lovable. Yes, and then they're really fucking stubborn to where you call them and they just stand there and look right at you. Act like, I didn't hear you. That's not my name. I'm not doing anything I shouldn't be doing. You need to come home. You stop, Addison Huxley. Come here. Hey. Come here. See, they're gone. Come here. Yeah, results in getting scruffed, doesn't it? Kind of sucks, huh? Well, I guess maybe you're not going to try to run off again. Yep, you get picked up like a fucking little cat. Every time you do that, that's what happens. I don't understand. You don't like it. I don't like it. Nobody likes it, but we still have to do it. Oh. She gets... She gets so fucking stubborn. Yes, I did say by the scruff. Yep. When she goes and pulls the fucking, I'm going to hit a higher gear and I'm going to run away, just because she can, when I catch her, I grab her by the scruff of her neck and I haul her in just like a fucking cat. Super embarrassing for her. Yes, I scruff her. I don't know if it's okay or not. Some people probably don't like that I do that to my dog, but what I didn't realize while my back was turned trying to watch her, was the guy with the menagerie of dogs was coming by with his first two dogs that he goes and they're his lead dogs, and he goes like walks them up, and then he goes back and gets his little cart full of dogs, and then it comes by, and she's over here making a fucking shit fit because she knows that those dogs are just down the way. She's still bitching. Here. Problem is that she doesn't realize how big, well, maybe she does know how big her bark is, but those are not dogs that you want to do that to. And she seems to think that she can be Billy Badass, so she'll go running up and bark at a dog, and then she turns tail and runs, going, yipe, 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 acting like, they're attacking me. Well, stop throwing rocks and then trying to hide your hands, kid. So, she tried to go zip past me. I snatched her by the scruff, and I carried her ass back inside, tossed her in the front door. Well, didn't exactly toss her in the front door, but anyway, you know what I mean. No, don't put yourself into dangerous situations, and I won't have to get really pissed off when I have to save your ass. And unfortunately, she started fucking ignoring me. She thinks that she can go and do all on her own, so she gets put on a very short leash. And that is the one thing I did learn, was that if the dogs were to get away from me, I have a better chance of not getting in trouble if they have a leash attached to them. So anyway. And with her, I have a better chance of catching her if she has a leash attached to her. He has no place to hide Bones. Oh, he knows that you can't catch him. Well, I think that's also why I will get a little bit firmer with her, because there is going to be a day when I can't catch her. And she's also coming right off the heels of me not being able to, me having to give her a lot more leeway than I was comfortable giving her. So Mason's a whole different story, because like if I call him and say, Mason, if I tell him, Mason, it's time, he heads right for the house. Yeah, see, this looks like more of our numbers. Maybe he needs one of those sniffle mats, Ange, on Amazon. Just open Amazon and type in dog sniffle mat. And they work also as a slow feeder, kind of like that puzzle that I have in the duck. You could order him a couple of those, and then he could have one in each room, and I think they're about $10, $12. It's like I said, open Amazon and type in dog sniffle mat, and it'll bring up what they are, and it's a enrichment activity for your dog. That 10 minutes of sniff time is equal to a 60-minute walk, because it makes them work their brain. You just sprinkle dog food amongst it. It's got all these little, it's like made of fleece, and they've got all these little finger fibers in there. It looks like, and you just drop the food in it and gives them, it's an activity toy. I have ones that are round. They have ones that are rectangle with all different kinds of compartments. And that might be something that, it would give him a place to hide his bones in your room. And it gives him an activity to do everything with, Yeah, it's an enrichment activity. I just haven't pulled the trigger to hit this buy, but mine are getting one. Amazon is her name. You're welcome. I'm getting one for these guys. They like their oh, time to take meds. Whoa, we don't need that many. Oh, shit. Little fuckers are slippery. Hey, buddy. Good morning. You ready to get out of bed? You ready to get up or no? No, not ready to get up. Lay back down. Just a position change, Mom. Just a position change. Listen, they figure that duck out so quick. And the duck is on Amazon too. I saw it also. She might have ordered it from Temu, but I've seen it on Amazon. No, when I'm at home, their duck stays down. And if it happens to be, anytime she goes over to play with it, if it happens to be empty, I will refill it. I believe that, and I fill their mat. That's I do that one twice a day. But no, that's free feed for them. And it's the funniest thing because Mason will choose to eat he would rather his dinner come out that way than to go to the bowl and eat it. And I leave food open for them all day. There's always kibble there. Their little bowls get their moist food that they get at anywhere between 4 and whenever I get around to feeding them, unless they're being absolutely persistent that they're starving. I used to feed at 4 o'clock because I had to be at the softball park by 5. And then what changed? Well, and then Mason was 5 o'clock for supper time because that would be about the time we would start the 7 o'clock live stream, the evening live stream. So Mason got to eat started eating about 5 because I would get him settled right as the intro music would start. I would feed him, and then he would eat, go outside, do his business, and then come back in and sit down and chill out for the evening. And a lot of times he'd play with his chicken too, so. And then we got sister. Oh, fuck. Learned that we couldn't do. No, I got asked, but it's in a different town, and I don't see well enough to drive at night. The one part of my video, like, and it's not even that I don't see well enough. It's that I don't want to drive through Dodgem Deer Alley 2 nights a week in the dark and take that unnecessary risk to go help out people that really didn't even appreciate me to begin with. And that's how I felt about it. So, and I house sit. I'm back up at the farm now, so I sure as fuck am not making the 2.5 hour drive from Lovell to Thermop. No. And I'm perfectly okay with it, Ange. I'm totally okay with letting it go. Until next year. And then I'm going to find out about intramural. And we're going to go from there. Even though I love softball, I'm kind of, it's kind of like when I transitioned from playing to scorekeeping. And then it just kind of, it's not what it once was for me. I'm just like, yeah, that's somebody I used to be. Reason, season, lesson, or lifetime, right? And we know that softball is a season because they call it softball season. So it's not meant to be there. Reason, season, lesson, or lifetime. Some people are the leaves. Some people are the branches. And if we're lucky enough, we have 3 or 4 good ones to be our roots. And it's not even something I'm sad about, Ange. It's almost like a relief. Like, oh, fuck. Ha, them suckers going to be sitting out there in them hot little boxes with that sun beating down on them. to be covered in chalk. The first layer that goes on top of you always is from the chalk. And then the softball dirt, the field dirt. And that like solidifies the chalk onto your body. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm seriously really good. And no matter how many kinds of wipes and you keep your deodorant in your bag that sits next to you in the booth, no matter how many packages of Lysol wipes you have, you can never keep your surface clean. Your book has always got a red tint to it, like the clay tint to it. Just no, I'm good. Mm-mm. You sweat like a motherfucker. Like no matter, like you can put deodorant on every 10 minutes and you just are pitted out like everybody else. No, I'm good. I can do that in my own house with a little bit of anxiety. Have a good day, Selma. We'll be back up at the farm on the 11th. We will be back up at the farm on the 11th. That's okay. That was one of the first things I did, was call the community center and let them know. And they said, if they get it together, we will absolutely pass your information on. They were going to have a meeting the other night. I haven't gotten any random calls, so. And again, I forgot that, you know, it was different when I wasn't going to the farm. Because he didn't have to travel. There was a 2.5 years that he didn't, or year and a half, he didn't travel. He was home because he was working on a capstone project type thing. Anyway. Hey, Big Frank. So I wasn't needed at the farm. And then life changes and you step back into old roles, right? I guess from now on, when I start seeing him as I pass through there, I'm going to have to text him, I see you. He thought about it for a while. It took him a while. He's like, did you drive through Lovell today? Yes. I waved. Well, I thought that was you. I even put my hand out the window after I passed you and waved at you. I waved as I approached. And then after I passed you, I put my hand out the window and waved some more. I tapped my brakes twice. And he's like, yeah, that's why I thought it might be you. I mean, that's like a Wyoming hello. Now I'm going to start just sending a text message. I ain't going to wave. I'm not going to honk. I'm not going to blink my lights. No more. I'm just going to send a text message that says, I see the letter C and the letter U. I see you. No, he didn't wave back. He always has a dumb look on his face like, huh? Like the eyes are always big and round, and the mouth always goes to, oh. It's almost like it's always a shock and awe. I mean, don't. How else are you supposed to let the car know that the car full of people that you pass that you know them? You put your hand out the window and you wave, and you tap your brakes twice. Hi. Well. Yep. Just one finger. And it doesn't even have to go all the way up. I can't believe how many people don't wave anymore, though. That's the weird thing. That's the weird thing. I don't always wave, but I point. Like, I'm always afraid when I come up on so many driveways and like farm lanes. You be going 70 and there's somebody that can pull right out. And that's one of my biggest fears. After you've experienced it once, those kind of, I hate when there's a car that looks like they're going to pull out, especially when I'm going full speed. But you know what I really appreciate? The people that are slowing down to make a left-hand turn that have a clear lane to be able to get over into the left-hand lane and then make their left-hand turn. So I can just keep traveling through. I really appreciate those drivers. Anyway. Oh. Yes. It happens a lot. Or I get asked to help them find a product because they think I work at the they think I work there. I learned if you're going to wear red, don't go to Family Dollar. Because they think you'll work there. And I swear to Christ, Ace Hardware has like has human detection in their surveillance system that they send people like intercept her at the paint, grab her at the lighting. Like sometimes I just go away, let me see if I can find it. It drives me batshit crazy. It's almost like to be honest, that's why I started going to Blowdorn. Because as you could see the other day when I went in to buy the air conditioner, it took a good few minutes for the lady to even like surface. It wasn't until she heard the door dinger go off like 5 times that she finally surfaced from some back corner somewhere. Mm-hmm. You had to actually search. Well, okay, so think about that, Ange. That's what pisses me off about Ace. The one time that I need somebody, now I got to go hunt somebody down. But any other time, you motherfuckers are all over me when I'm like, I know what I need, leave me alone. And God forbid you take a wrong turn and you get in the wrong back corner. Oh, Christ. 4 of them will come looking for you. Like, what are you doing over here? Just looking at your products, leave me alone. Right? Mm-hmm. Siding? No. I don't know much about siding. That's not my expertise. Oh. That sounds like a hell of a. Oh, yeah, there's still this one. We got one. We have one Nag Champa left. Yay, I'm so excited. Yeah, my last helper tried to tell me what I wanted to do wasn't possible, and I told him, yes, it is. You need to look at what you have online. And again, he tried to tell me, no, it's not possible. I'm sorry. It's like, all right, fine, whatever. Let's take these parts and go. Because the longer I stood there looking at the parts and pieces, trying to figure out how I could work them together, the kid just, no, stay. Chattered on more and more and more, and I just wanted him to shut up and leave me alone. Let me think for a minute. If I have to come up with an alternative way to fix it, that's fine. I can come up with an alternative way to fix it. But I can't while you're sitting there chattering in my fucking ear trying to tell me that I'm going to fail. I thought you guys were supposed to be friendly. They didn't. Yours doesn't have one of those little riding scooters in the front. Our Ace has a riding scooter place in the front. Get your rest, sunshine lover. Mm. Oh my goodness, sunshine lover, what did you think of the corgis? And how crazy is Riley? The bloop, the corgi that if you pet the other dog, the one like Riley fucking just loses her mind and screams. Oh no, I do not. Nope. Listen, sister has me about maxed out most days. I love my two tiny dogs, but if Mason suddenly became a handful, I don't know what I would do. Yeah, I just tried to think about that. If Mason suddenly decided to start acting out or developed some sort of wild behavior problem or huge health issue, I would be up to my neck because sister requires so fucking much. Oh, Lord. It wouldn't be fair to take on a third dog. And corgis can require a lot too. But the look on her face was like, don't you dare say it. She probably immediately started muttering in Greek. Shook her head, dusted her hands, and walked in the other room. I need food. Feed Miss Seymour. Yeah, I don't know. So, twice Mason, with his crazy little bark that he does when he's in the car, his car bark, twice, two different people in two different towns thought it was somebody, an old man sitting in the car yelling. I'm like, well, technically it is. He's a little old man dog, but that's my dog barking. The sheriff thought it was somebody fucking with him. I'm like, no. I just thought, well, no. Listen, the only time Mason knows the rules. The only time you're allowed to bark is in the car when I'm not there. When it's your job to protect the car, you're allowed to bark all you want to bark at anybody. Listen, Mason's done that to me before. Mason's done that to me before, dude. I've opened the door to my own fucking car, and Mason's been like, like, whoa, because I'm sure they don't see him, and all of a sudden, they like he pops up, and like, did he jump? Well, okay, so that's crazy because you guys were facing out the windshield, so it's not like they could have got out the windows to him in front of the car, but that's fucking good job, Mason. However, if the dude would have hurt himself, it probably would have been my fucking fault. He was definitely. Was it an old guy? Like, how old was the dude? Please tell me it wasn't a big burly dude. Yeah, don't ever underestimate little dogs. I'm telling you. Especially Mason. He might not have any bottom teeth. Like, he's lost all of his bottom teeth in front. I realized that the other day. No, I saw him doing something. I'm like, why are you drinking like that? He was older. Oh, great. Christ, probably would have fallen and broken a hip. It would have been my fucking fault. Sorry. Well, don't get close to the fucking Jeep. Just old. Well, whatever. You know what? Shit happens, right? He didn't fall. He didn't hurt himself, so we're fine. Well, I say that, but I'm old at 55. Dude, listen. And some of those cowboys, some of them old ranchers and shit, you would think that they were 65, but they're probably pushing 80. They age pretty fine out here. I don't know. Whatever. Listen, he wasn't still at my Jeep when I came back to it, so we're clearly not. Oh, it has a car alarm on it. Mason takes his job serious, yo. What did she do? Did she bark too? I might have to go back and watch it. I think it's blocked because of the music that I was playing while we drove. Funny shit. Mason's such a good boy. Good boy. Yeah. He takes his job seriously. Guard the car. He's like, don't fucking look at my car. Don't look at me. Don't look at the car. You don't see us. God forbid you happen to look in there. Oh, well. Maybe that dude had a bad experience with little dogs. I also believe that's Mason saying hello, and Shih Tzus are a little misunderstood with their. And you know what else is very clear in that whole thing? Uh, Mason's an equal opportunity barker, right? Doesn't matter if it's man or woman. But mainly he doesn't like men for the most part. Like he just doesn't like men. I have to watch him when the repair guy comes in. I was really grateful that they were with me because he's even tried to nip at. He can be. £19 and the 4-month-old weighs 15. Oh, she's going to be a bigger one, isn't she? Hold on. Let's turn that fucking translate off. It's all muscle. I just keep thinking about how they're corgi. You can't touch another dog. If you touch, was the minute I acknowledged Rebecca's dog, Riley just lost her mind. But if you stop petting her and you pet Riley, she has no problems. How funny is that? Oh, God forbid I give Mason any attention. Nope. Sister has to be right in the fucking middle of it. Right in the fucking middle of it. She will have to climb up my arm. Like, oh. Then I finally figured out why Mason, when I would give him love, why Mason would growl. And it was because she was right there. So he was growling at her because I was loving on him. So I just started making it so that when I pick him up, no. Oh, Sunshine Lover. The Sunshine Lover's puppy is male, yes. Oh, they're beautiful. That's why I was like, oh, we got to give the corgis a minute. Got to check out these corgis, you guys. You had one named Buster. I've seen some corgis that were amazing cow dogs. They call them cowboy corgis. And I mean, these little motherfuckers they're like the best of an Australian Shepherd and a McNab Border Collie combined. Yeah, I have seen corgis work cows, and they do a better bang up job than some healers and some Aussies. I've also seen mini Aussies that can work cows better than their bigger counterparts. Oh, they can herd them right up. Yep. Oh, I've seen some blue healers and some red healers that were meaner than fuck. I think any dog has the potential to be mean. Look at Mason. Even in his oldest, crankiest 13 or 14-year-old self, he's still able to scare the shit out of anybody. I'm also mildly scared of Dobermans, too. I also am not one that, like, I would never dog sit for a for a pit bull. I have a strong fear of the dog, just because of how strong they are capable of, how much power they have. So that's something for me that causes a little bit of anxiety. And I don't think I carry enough liability insurance to cover a pit bull. I think they're beautiful dogs. I admire people that are bonded with them, but that's just not the breed for me. Well, and I do too, Sunshine Lover. That's why we make sure that the dogs are safe, right? That's why we have a little yard for them to be in, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I have respect for my neighbors, and you know, to not be letting the dogs roam the hood and doing all the things that they shouldn't be doing, right? And I never want to put my neighbor at risk, because if my little dog snapped at her dog, or her dog snapped at my dog, could be really bad problems. It could be all over but the shouting, right? So I just never want to put either one of us in that type of a position where we wouldn't feel comfortable, and our dogs aren't comfortable either. So yeah, And listen, I don't know who Rosie is, the dog that showed up yesterday. And I don't fault her owners, because sometimes you open it, a door gets opened and the dog will dash. Um, Sometimes they find a way out of the fence and you don't realize it, right? But she was clearly loved. She gave high fives. Uh, Hell, I didn't even know my two got out the other night when I had the door open before I got the air conditioner. I didn't even know that my two got out and were out here roaming around the little neighborhood. God only knows how far they went. They clearly didn't go too terrible far because they come busting back in the door together. But in that moment, I was grateful that I set boundaries with them and only take them to certain places, because that means they probably didn't go too far. God damn, I think I just got a mosquito bite. Really? This is interesting. I haven't gotten a mosquito bite in like 4 years. Wow. Somebody forecast mosquitoes. Nikki Jax did. See, damn it. I had a person, a perfectly capable person here that could have held the air conditioner while I put the little foam thing on it, but I was still 40 fucking miles away rolling down the highway. Huh, motherfucker. I think I just removed a tick off Mason last night. If it wasn't, it was something else. But it looks like it must have either not fully attached or tried to attach by one of his little warty moles that he has. One vet told me they were moles, one vet told me they were warts, so I call them warty moles. Yeah, and I got warned. The ex-wife warned me. She even had one she even had him in her backyard in Lovell. So she's like, you're going to want to make sure. And I'm like, don't tell me that, because she's really fucking furry. So she's got to be shaved down by the time we go to the farm, because we're going to have to do tick check twice a day. Because I walk out in that pasture too. God damn it. And I need to get Seresto. My other thought was I might just I got my good mosquito dope that I used to wear when I would go when we were up in the mountains. And you put it around your ankles and it repels ticks too, but I don't know if that's healthy enough to put on them. Well, we didn't have the winter that we normally have, and they didn't freeze this year. Or if they did, it wasn't a long enough freeze. I know where I live anyway. Because boy, I have heard so many people talk about, Jesus, I got, we were just out hiking and I come back and I had 6 ticks. Oh, fuck. All right, well, let's go ahead and cancel any plans that involve hiking. No problem there. Outdoor recreation, off the table for the summer. No problem. Means we recreate in the air conditioning. Oh, even better. Army worms? What are army worms? So would the big worm be the head general of the army worms? Oh, friends. Oh, ugly caterpillars. They must have something else to be outraged over this morning. Well, our numbers have stayed low all morning. They must definitely have something else to be outraged over. They must have gotten over the fucking rich girl cheese and the good cool air. Yes. Mm. It doesn't honestly matter, Heather. It just is kind of nice that we don't have 4,000 prying eyes. You can't hide your prying eyes. Anyway, the rich girl cheese. Did you miss all the rich girl cheese talk? Apparently, somebody flipped their shit because I bought cheese that was priced at $7, but when it actually all came out and was said and done, I paid 19 cents for the cheese because they always enter it into it's something about the brand and the way they have it built in that system. They always, when it goes on sale like that, you end up paying 19 cents for $7 cheese. Yes. Anyway. Hi, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. You were being mad at me? Oh, you must have forgive me. Okay, cool. We're friends again. But don't think I won't scruff you. Anyway. Alright, well, I'm going to get off here. Get myself put together for the day. Figure out what I'm going to do. I might sublimate. I do have a project I need to work on. And go from there. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. No. No, don't go. Well, you can rewind and watch the other part. It's been pretty boring. It's just been pretty boring. It's just been a very calm. Well, and then I bought an air conditioner the same day and spark plugs for my Jeep. Like, how dare I? Bye, guys. We'll see you later. Have a good day.